What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Triz, man. We back. Fresh off the Kendrick, Watch the Party Die. Fresh off the Lecrae, Die for the Party. We got Dee-1, Call It Like It Is. His response to the Kendrick Watch the Party Die. So we gonna see what he got going on. Before we get started, I like the fact that they took you know what I'm saying? Kendrick started with the Black Air Force, beat up Black Force, Air Force energy, yada, 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 right? Then Lecrae went like juxtaposition with the white Air Forces, kind of like Angel, feel me? Because he's more spiritual, religious, so forth and so on, right? I like the fact that Dee-1 went Reebok soldiers with the camouflage on them because where he's from, this is what they wear. This is what they wore. You know what I'm saying? When everybody in New York was wearing Air Force Ones, when Nelly was talking about give me 2 pair Air Force Ones, the niggas in Louisiana was rocking these. Soldier Rags and Juvenile and all of that shit was out, and these is Reebok soldiers. So let's see what D1 talking about.
I wanna be empathetic, my heart like D1, but I will.
Rock T go crazy.
Yeah. I don't care what these people think. I'm trying to make these people think. What's up, Kendrick? We flipping tables, man. Call it like it is. Alright. Y'all done turned this culture trash. These so-called legends ain't no legends. I don't care if they sold millions. All you hear they message. Poisoning our whole community. Everybody hypnotized. Why you think nobody respect black people? No big surprise. Call it like it is. And I love New Orleans, my city, but I love Galway more. I don't care if none of y'all with me. We celebrate being stupid, and everybody's so gangster. But when you clock in for that white man, you be on your best behavior. Hold up. Call it like it is. Yeah, most of the media people lame. Y'all was never really cool before you got inside of this here game. Instigating y'all being messy. You ain't helping nobody grow. Tell Joe Budden I'm on a mission, so don't butt in, Joe. Man, I'm going. Call it like it is. No, it ain't no pressure on me. I'm applying the pressure. I'm powered by G-O-D, and we gon' be alright. That's what Kendrick Lamar said. And in the words of Lil Wayne, the sky's the limit, yeah. So call it like it is. Call it what it ain't. Call it what you want. No, I ain't on that train. I'm speaking from the soul, and I don't care who feel it. Yeah, hip hop is dead, and y'all the ones who killed it. No, I'm not impressed, and I say that with my chest. Don't try to call me preaching. Refer to me as blessed. So call it like it is, and call it what it ain't. Call it what you want. No, I ain't on that train. Y'all boys claim to be some soldiers, but you soldiers ain't no soldiers. Man, I told you and I showed you. I'm a soldier for life. Stop playing dumb. It's good versus evil. It's only two sides. Class in session. Y'all need to attend, just like my shoe size. Murder music hit different when somebody in my crew died. The biggest gangsters in rap got blind hair and blue eyes. We getting pimp. What y'all wanna do, guys? Your new single just dropped. Yay. Time to entertain us with new lies. Whoever said I'm canceled, man, I'm laughing in these people's face. I work for God, dummy. My impact could never be erased.
I want to stop it right there for a second because I want y'all to understand, like, he sound like a true, authentic New Orleans nigga, right? The beat is a New Orleans hip hop type of vibe. You feel me? He's staying authentic and true to his roots and where he's from. His subject matter just ain't what most people expect it to be coming from that area. You feel me? And I'm talking about like you know what I'm talking about. We know what we talking about. Louisiana as a whole, not just New Orleans, even though he's from New Orleans. Like if you talk about like from Baton Rouge on down, you know what I'm saying? From Lafayette on down, from wherever, from Monroe on down, wherever you got rappers in Louisiana, right? He got the accent, he got the flow, he got the beat. He just not talking about the bullshit, right? So I don't understand why people act like they can't rock with it. Cause it sound just like some shit that just come out of New Orleans. But he's speaking on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem where I was saying on my other video as far as the messenger. Like people can receive the message a certain way when it comes from somebody that they respect or somebody that they idolize or somebody that they love. But when it comes from somebody that you ain't really familiar with, you tend to take the message and twist it up and think that you ain't supposed, like you don't really receive the message because of who it's coming from, right? Like, for instance, let's say Boosie did this shit. You know how many motherfuckers would be jamming this motherfucker? You know how many motherfuckers would really be, yo, that nigga Boosie went off, man. He was talking some real shit. Because Boosie done built that equity up with the hood niggas and everybody that's in Louisiana, right? Boosie got a personality people gravitate to, so forth and so on, right? Dee-1 not really on that trajectory or on that level of Boosie, right? Lyrically, musically, he's dope. But we setting that to the side. I'm talking about the cachet of that someone like Boosie has, or someone like Lil Wayne, or someone like BG, or someone like Webby. You know what I'm saying? The upper echelon of Louisiana rappers, the well-known Louisiana rappers. If they could have came out with this shit. Any one of them could have came out with this shit. And it would have hit. Right? But Dee-1 been doing this shit for a minute. He been doing this shit for a minute. Right? But it's been falling on deaf ears. Why? Because it's Dee-1. So it takes somebody like Kendrick to shout him out and say his name. For him to get this platform to do this, now people paying attention. Now people listening. Now people want to know. And I said that on the Kendrick, on the Watch the Party Die reaction. I said it's dope that he mentioned he just wasn't talking about how the industry needs to change and how rap needs to change and how we need to, you know what I'm saying, stop with the party and bullshit, basically. But he gave you options with Lecrae and Dee-1. And I'm telling you, I guarantee you, there's a lot of people that didn't know who Dee-1 or Lecrae were before Kendrick mentioned them. And this is what you do. You mention these people, they step up to the plate and they deliver. And they give you something, they give you some food for thought. Now you can go down the discography. Now you can go find your favorite Dee-1 song. Now you can go find your favorite Lecrae song. Now you can anticipate their next mixtape, their next solo project, their next collaboration, their next feature, their next whatever they got coming up, right? Because it's not enough for Kendrick to just say these things and don't give anybody any leeway or opportunities to pivot from the stuff that he's talking about. Like why would I tell you like it's time to watch the party die, but not give you no options on what to do after the party is dead? You feel me? So yeah, the party is dead. You don't have to listen to this bullshit no more. You can go listen to this though. You can go listen to this. And it ain't just about me. You don't just have to listen to Kendrick Lamar. You can listen to Lecrae. You can listen to Dee-1, for example. Now, when you go down that rabbit hole, that might lead you to something else, and you can go listen to that also. But basically, it's just like there's artists out here that's putting in pain, that's doing certain things with their music that's not along the lines of what the industry wants it to sound like and be like, and there are options for you to go there and listen, learn, grow, and be a better person after listening to this music, as opposed to, you know what I'm saying, overdosing off of fentanyl or trying to go spend your last paycheck on some lean or, you know what I'm saying, go cop uh the biggest ounce of weed and say you got the best shit to smoke on. And you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I said before on the other video, there used to be subgenres and everything had its place. And it was cool that you could listen to a little bit of consciousness and you could listen to a little bit of party and bullshit and you could listen to some catchy shit and you could listen to some you know what I'm saying, some underground, some boom bap, whatever, right? But then they got to the point where everything started sounding the same. Everybody was following the same formula. Everybody started overtaking all the other genres with just one sound. And that's where we fucked up at. So we're going to back this up a little bit, and we're going to let Dee-1 finish out his shit.
To a 10, just like my shoe size. Murder music hit different when somebody in my crew died. The biggest gangsters in rap got blind hair and blue eyes. We getting pimp, what y'all wanna do, guys? Your new single just dropped, yay. Time to entertain us with new lies. Whoever said I'm canceled, man, I'm laughing in these people's face. I work for God, dummy. My impact could never be erased. Tell America, I'm the same brother I used to be before y'all was introduced to me. Consistency ain't new to me, so call it like it is. Y'all done sold us out with your coonery, and that dollar bill got y'all whipped. That's dead, man. It's the unity. And whoever say what they gon' do to me, man, I hit your whole block up. With prayers, man. Y'all ain't used to me. To be finished, loop that thing back. Let's go. Call it like it is. Call it what it ain't. Call it what you want. No, I ain't on that train. I'm speaking from the soul, and I don't care who feel it. Yeah, hip hop is dead, and y'all the ones who killed it. No, I'm not impressed, and I say that with my chest. Don't try to call me preaching. Refer to me as blessed. So call it like it is, and call it what it ain't. Call it what you want. No, I ain't on that train. I don't care what these people think. I'm trying to make these people think. I don't care what these people think. I'm trying to make these people think.
I don't care what these people think. I'm trying to make these people think. That's real shit. Straight up, man. Straight up. Like, for real, for real. Like, I know, I know the youth probably, that's not what they trying to get out of their music, right? They want the song that they can dance to. They can get a TikTok on. They could do, all this other shit, whatever, right? But for fans like me, you know what I'm saying, who've been growing with hip hop since I was young up until now, like it's a breath of fresh air for me to be able to still be entrenched in the culture and the genre and grow and still be able to listen to something and relate to something, because it's a lot of artists that fall off to the wayside for me that I don't listen to anymore because their music hasn't progressed to a point of where I am at in my life, right? No knock on nobody. You know what I'm saying? They make their music for whatever they make their music for, or whoever they their core audience or whatever. And I just happen to not be in that demographic. Nothing wrong with that. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? But I also, I have opinions on that. Like, not to beat a dead horse or not to be cliche or whatever, but that's one of the reasons why I stopped listening to Drake. Like, when Drake first came out, I was championing Drake a lot. Like, I'm talking about like 08, 09, comeback season, So Far Gone. You know what I'm saying? Thank Me Later, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Up until Nothing Was the Same, pretty much. And then it just kind of wasn't hitting for me after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, If You Reading This, It's Too Late. I wasn't a fan of Views, Scorpion. Don't get me wrong, like, he got joints. He got joints on these albums, but I'm talking about as far as like full projects from Drake that I fuck with. Like it ain't hardly any after. Nothing was the same, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course I hear the big smash hits that's on the radio or videos, or everybody got a TikTok song, TikTok dance to it, or it's on social media. Cool. Like I'm not naive. Like I hear certain shit, but as far as like I used to be like trying to put people on the Drake. I used to be, you know what I'm saying, having mixtapes. Like one of my favorite Drake songs is with Wayne, that ignorant shit, that Family Feud shit. Like I fucked with Drake Hard Body Karate, like, but at a certain point when I started growing up, well, I ain't gonna even say growing up because I was grown when Drake came out, but as I got a little older, you know what I'm saying, it just some of the stuff just wasn't resonating with me, like, other shit. And there's nothing wrong with that. It just ain't for me. But you know what I'm saying? Some people be feeling like everything he dropped, everything he put out is supposed to be like that shit, and it just ain't. But I'm saying all of that to say this. We have options. We have other artists out here that's making dope quality music, and we got to give them their fair chance, their just due. We can't just all be listening just to the party and bullshit. We can't just be listening to the "You My Everything." We can't just be listening to the, you know what I'm saying? Like it got to be stuff like this. It got to be stuff like we got to get back to the subgenres of hip hop and the subgenres of rap that made it so great to begin with. Like we got to get back to that. I'm not saying cut out all the party and bullshit. I'm not saying cut out all of the Molly rap. I'm not saying cut out all the drill rap. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying let this conscious shit, let this jazzy shit, let this soulful shit, let's bring everything back to the table so it's a equally split pie. Cause right now it's like a 90% bullshit and 10%, maybe not even 10%, you know what I'm saying, underground, conscious, boom bap, like all trying to fight for that little 10% slice. And like we got to do better than that. But you know what I'm saying? Dee-1 did his 1-2 on this. I like this. Lecrae did his 1-2 on his. And I already like the Kendricks joint. So hopefully we can get some traction going with these guys. And you know what I'm saying, come on with some momentum to help bring the culture back to where it need to be. With that being said, it's your boy Trez. You already know what it is. I'll be back with another one. I promise.